Alright. Welcome back to Starfield Unity New Game Plus Level 10. And welcome to episode 48. Alright, let's go. Let's start the show. Let's go live. And let's continue off where we last left off in our playthrough. If you're following along with the series, thank you for staying and watching all these episodes. If you're catching this one new or ready to come across this and haven't seen the rest of it, here's the short version of it. Basically, we jump through Unity or New Game Plus from level 1 through 9, skipping story, concentrating on... Don't sneeze. Oh, those go on forever. Excuse me. Sorry, headphone users. But basically, we skip story, collecting the artifacts, jump from new game to new game to new game all the way to the 10th. We're slowing down and going through the story, enjoying the side quests, main quests, just doing everything what catches our eye and follow along. Like we're doing Echoes of the Past, and we gotta report back with Commander Conde. After dealing with the Crimson Fleet, we'll see how it goes.
Attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Man, I can't wait to switch out this room.
Sysdef Marines are the best of
Do
the
a
best.
decent stream room. Especially with the old carpet, it's just nothing but an allergy intensifier. But we'll keep
Back
that
in
on
basic
down.
training, I had the record.
Heard you boarded the key.
Oh yeah, we boarded the key and everything.
So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Delgado is searching for the Galbank ship named Legacy.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, we can solve that little mystery in about 10 seconds. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be onto something. We have to take this seriously.
Very serious.
What's your next move?
Supposed to board the Starliner to steal Galbank archive credentials.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. We're both
No
dismissed.
promises. Alright, let's go rendezvous with our contact on the Starliner and get this quest going. Let's go, Vasco.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
Let's go.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Whoa. They launched us right into the ship.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Welcome aboard Siren of the
Dad,
Stars.
can I
Let's
have a
go.
pet?
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Alright, where is our contact? Oh, hello. Never saw this room with a mannequin before. Let's see, where do we get to meet this person? There he is.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, oh, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch.
Yep.
Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Merchant vessels, transports, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road. Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help. Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
Well, you're in no position to make demands right now. Help me get Dabrowski and I'll get you back in the fleet. Let's see, can I put a word in with Delgado, but it's up to him to pull the trigger? Or I think you have the ability to promise something like that? You know what? We'll just go out and say, hey, help me get him. We'll get you back into the fleet.
All right, all right. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now, let's talk business. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield Log. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Dryden equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award.
Alright, who's in
Her name's
charge?
Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield Log. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it?
True. Alright, let's get to it.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the cabin days. They're frozen, not fresh.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing CEOs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all. Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been pushed into a ship like this.
These newer vessels.
See, directly to the ballroom. That's where we're gonna be. There's a whole lot of reinforced spacesuits.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we're working on having that changed.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Yes, I am.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time. Here for business or pleasure? Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause. You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits. Nice to have met you.
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Letty has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button.
A-level inclusivity, okay.
I heard it's fitted with 12 internally flawless 2-carat blue diamonds. Can you believe that? Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization. That's all then? Okay. Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
So what brings you aboard?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suites on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work?
Sounds like a no.
I missed out on the award to someone else last year. So this year, I doubled my contributions to the society. Fingers crossed.
Hope you get lucky.
Donations to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help. That was...
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
So, what brings you aboard? I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk.
Well, that's nice. Little Earth.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. That view is Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Yeah, sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
Okay, he's
Pleased
a
to make your
person.
acquaintance.
Here for business or pleasure?
Can we talk to you?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Quite a lot. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Oh, there we go. We got the cheese, man.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. It's critical that the society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. I'm doing my part by attending this spectacular event. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Any complaints about your
So,
cruise should be directed...
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, same thing the last person
Certainly
said.
his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you think it was her own child. I'm a silver member of the society, but only 100,000 more credits and I hit the gold tier. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties. Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Here for business or pleasure?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all
That's
times.
Laird himself.
Have a safe journey. Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your catalog.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you...
Looks like everybody's upstairs we need to talk to.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense.
I certainly hope...
Yes. I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years.
Wow.
Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy.
How do I access that safe? I think we gotta go downstairs.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. Oh, absolutely! The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate. You do? All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If you want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters, somewhere. Have a safe journey.
Sorry, do I know you?
You don't know me, but I need some information.
Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months.
Damn.
It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the... Let's get one thing straight. And why should you? Dombrowski is a piece of... The plan's always... Not bad for a lowly gal. What, are you writing a damn novel?
Yep.
Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Okay, that leads off to nowhere.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin. A Starview pass is required to enter the main ballroom.
Where's Dombrowski's cabin? So we do a quick save here and break the door lock. Whole lot of coffee. Well, I guess what we're looking for wasn't in his room. We definitely want to get that warp before we do the thing with the
Obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Let's see, where's our contact?
If you have any specific requests, speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Engineering deck.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Serena will be held in the ship's library this evening.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time. Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Due to an unfortunate accident, we're halting our spacewalk experience for an undetermined amount of time.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
If you want to dine at Captain Rokoff's table.
I think he may be past that door. Another dead end.
Trident must have... Shh, listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not going to find better tuned engines anywhere else in the Sigil systems.
Hold up. This area is off. Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers.
Maybe we do have to talk to the Barrett guy before.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think? Hello. You here for the charity event? Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both.
No, just
Whatever
touch
you
crazy.
think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
So, what brings you aboard?
Well, this is where you've been hiding.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. This is one of Trident's premier Starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency, and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't. Don't worry, it'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had hell. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my... What's the status? Damn, that makes things more complicated. Okay. Don't bother talking with the ship's purser. Without a claim ID, you'll never get to the award. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to get the ID off of Sheila. Here, give her this. I'm certain it will help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starfield Log. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at the station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Alright.
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Win-win.
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cred stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. Don't you have somewhere to be?
The society...
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a... Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your item.
Alright, we got that. Now let's go to engineering.
Any complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Engineering, I think we already went into. Environmental controlling here.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocco's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
Yeah, isn't the chief engineer should be on the bridge?
Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exception. Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh no, life support system's on the whack. I think he was on the upper floor. Oh, lower floor.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. If I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. At least I walk away with something. All right. You have yourself a deal. Here. With this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work, if that's what you're trying to imply. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Ikande's loaded with big-picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, It's driving my superiors crazy. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Alright, we'll tell him. Need to go upstairs.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during...
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel.
Oh, this one's the one that likes to use the fancy words.
To accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor.
Bingo.
Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying.
Nah, what got me
In
a
blunt
thesaurus and
terms,
translate.
you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further
Splendid.
instructions.
It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandino owed me. But hey, you got the job done. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched into hell. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case, it's a mystery. Very frustrating. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also means I know
Cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone.
Finally, someone doesn't mess with my
I suppose
business.
There's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Doberich. Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Kimi.
Alright, I'll see you there. You have to go through the ballroom. So down the stairs. Okay, this looks like the kitchen we came through. Three quarters. Alright, we're going back the way we came.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
It's not the right way. Where's the stairs down? There it is. Man, I swear those doorways they just hide.
I need to pack up and get out of here. What is it now?
Not a damn thing. See you later. There's Vasco.
Captain, do you require
your assistance into the ship? Let's go. Gotta go to New Atlantis.
We're away.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land.
Clear to land in New Atlantis. Let's go. Oh, looks like some bad weather.
You will be scanned as you enter the city, please. Okay.
Oh, we're going to the commercial district. this should be Galbank here.
Hello, welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. No, never, not at all. I'm so sorry. Hey, look, please don't mention this to my supervisor, okay? She'll give me a low rating, and I'm gonna end up scrubbing floors. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Equip ambush. Trying to concuss me with an emergency weapon? You gotta aim for the body with this. The other ones. Yeah, the anti-personnel. He's the one who's shooting with the EM weapon. Alright, who hired them? That's the legacy. Wow, Lost Ship Restory. They got 4 of them, other than the legacy. Prosperity, Supremacy, Serendipity. Yeah, that's a nice ship name, Serendipity. Transponder information. Disclaimer. What's next? We gotta report back to the key. Let's see. Can you fast travel it? docking. Docking complete.
Ship's docked. Let's go.
Captain, greetings.
Greetings, Vasco. Guard the ship. Don't let none of the pirates in.
Tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Bog.
You want to kick back? Avoid the last number.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance.
Yeah.
All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives.
Can someone explain me why I got attacked by the eclipse there?
The Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar?
Is a heavy
Neighbor?
EM wave planet?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM-class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship.
Fly in
You'll
a
be
brick.
dead in space. Get it? Yeah, sure. Or just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Right.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, maybe?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around.
Or do we?
But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. I promise. You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Lead the way.
If I had a Berian crest, I'd run my own city, like they used. Except in my town, you could do Aurora
Yeah, pick a spot.
Anything ship? All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award? Or I'm not gonna be very disappointed.
Here you go.
Well, well. Look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Can I just fast travel there? I don't know, but I feel like the little ship I have right now, it feels like it builds at speed quick. And every time we fast travel to a ship that we got docked to, it's launching us right to it.
Check. Ship integrity. Check. We're clear.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Who are you?
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow.
What's the petty officer doing that by docking?
Hey.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
No.
We told you we'd be keeping tabs on you. So, did you get information for us or not?
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You're taking care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got.
Can you tell me who sent the hit squad on me?
Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Doft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krix's legacy first.
A lot of us had our doubts about you.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
Another jump down.
I think after we talk with Neva and was it Jazz?
Board is clear.
The one that deals with the ship. We'll probably break off and save our next step of the mission for the next stream.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Pleasant to see you too.
Listen to Delgado. Unless you want to get killed.
Oh, they're in there.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Really? Well, that's news to me, Rook. But you two have a working relationship, all the better. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. The Crimson Fleet made contact. We were searching for a smuggling connection. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants. I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble, and you, at some, but until the... We'll talk later.
Later, hater. Alright. We'll bring to a pause here. We'll save, do a loadout, check inventory. We'll probably stop by a New Atlantis and get everything ready for the next stream. But for now, we'll end it here. I'll let you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate you catching that replay back on my YouTube channel. You know what to do there. Hit that sub notification button for the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me live every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. And have an amazing day.